My name is Pratap Singh Chauhan and my teammates is Ajay Singh Tomar, Pradyum Waghel and Gaurav Singh Narvadia. My topic is locational mobility of entrepreneurs. Meaning of locational mobility of entrepreneurs. Locational mobility means movement or changes in location. The movement depends upon some factors like availability of raw material, infrastructure, and labor, nearness to market, own resources, knowledge, experience, and socio-political situation, etc. Movement and mobility is an integral part of human life. Entrepreneur, being a man, also move from one place to another to stabilize his industry. This movement of entrepreneur from one location to another is called locational mobility. Means movement or changes in location. This mobility depends upon the some factors like availability of raw materials, infrastructure, and labor, nearness to market, own resources, knowledge, experience, socio-political situation, etc. Thank you.
I'm Gaurav Singh Narvadia. My presentation topic is locational mobility of entrepreneurs. So, factors do cause locational mobility of entrepreneurs. First, experience, nearness to market, cheaper land, ability of raw material, ability of labors, socio-political situations, government incentives, development of an area. So, those are the various factors that influence the locational mobility of entrepreneurs. So, second, factors influencing mobility. Movement of entrepreneurs from each and into each location and occupation. Features occupations has certain features of its own distinct kind. Entrepreneur development. First, education, size of enterprises, political conditions, experience. So, thank you.
My name is Pradyuman Waghel and my topic is locational mobility of entrepreneurs. Locational mobility. Movement and the settlement have been an integral part of human history all over the world. However, it is the observed that the some communities are the more mobile than others. For example, like Marwaris, Punjabis, and Sindhis. The early theories of industrial location carried out the analysis on a simple framework where the location and spatial diversification were simply determined by an adjustment between location and weight distance characteristics of input and outputs. The reason is that the industrial structure was having dominated by the natural resource base and consumer oriented. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ajay Singh Tomar, and our presentation topic is locational mobility of entrepreneur. So, as my colleague told about the locational mobility, I would like to add some few points. The first point is the consideration of availability of natural resources in the choice of industrial location has declined, and the industries are likely to be established even in those areas with poor natural endowment. The next point is the holds especially true in the case of industries which are not heavily biased in favor of the raw material sources for their location. The another point is it is not always possible to explain their entrepreneurial mobility to a particular location independently with the help of any one factor. In fact, several considerations influence our entrepreneur to move to a particular area location to the establish his industry. Now the degree of entrepreneur mobility depends upon the different factors. The first point is availability of raw material, infrastructure and labor, nearness to the market, experience, knowledge and information, social political situation, etc. Some more points are also with expansion in enterprise size and increase in their resources, experience, information flows, etc. The entrepreneurs are more mobile from local to metropolitan places. The another point is the trend goes on when the entrepreneurs become in due course of time highly resourceful. Greater degree of mobility occurs even cutting across the national boundaries. Thank you.